great job today on your presentation. Really enjoyed just reading some of the things that you stated, and especially on your opinions on the executive order. I think to really say that it's not consistent with the democratic value. It's too much power. Being able to show different examples there. I thought that was good to put out there. One thing that helped improve, just enhance your presentation. So when it comes to presidential power and the executive, my question on public support is also take a look at mandates that presidents get in regards to after the election. With President Obama was looking at why supports, even though the stimulus and a few other things there. So just a little thing just to enhance the presentation, but overall, good job.
Thank you. I think one of the things that jumped out at me with your 4-minute response was the need for a strong national leader, but then you emphasized with balance. And I think that was kind of my takeaway that I absolutely agree with you on. The things that maybe I was hoping to see, so the question that I think my colleague asked on the executive orders, you gave us a couple of some positive examples. We kind of would have liked to have seen were there any that maybe weren't so positive. Because you did that on, I think, the public support question where you brought up Trump and Obama doing very similar orders, and one was viewed as good and the other was viewed as not so good. So just try to continue to look at both sides of an issue, even with the 22nd Amendment. I think it was obvious that all 4 of you were probably for it. Sometimes wouldn't hurt to throw in there, but I can see why someone could argue for it. I've been around a lot of people in this country that would have supported President Obama running for a 3rd term in 2016. So just being able to look at both sides of an issue can sometimes be important.
I agree with both my colleagues. I really think that I really thought that what you had done in your presentation was to basically indicate the fact that we do look for that middle ground. In other words, we're living in a world in polarization in many ways, but what you're talking about is when the framers sat down to do the Constitution, they didn't want a strong executive like King George, but at the same time, through the Articles of Confederation, they realized that they needed someone that was stronger. Of course, Hamilton's quote, they demonstrated that. So I agree with my colleague. I thought the emphasis on balance was a very important one that your team put together. Wouldn't just keep one thing in mind, and that is every point that you're trying to make ought to somehow be connected with some kind of an example. So I think it's very important that you bring an example wherever you can to demonstrate what you're talking about. And so as a result, okay, that solidifies that we understand where you're coming from, and you are demonstrating to us a very good understanding of what it is that you're talking about. Very nice job. You guys should be very much commended, and good luck. I look to your future leadership in my old age.